Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be working on a jewel cake. The first thing we do is take a ruler and measure out each side of the cake. We're measuring the sides, we're also measuring the top so that we can cut our fondant accurately. So we sprinkle some cornstarch on the work table, and then I put some on my hands to make sure my hands are really dry when I touch the cake. We then roll out a piece of fondant, maintaining the square shape as much as possible. Next thing we do is to measure out the accurate dimensions for the top of this cake, and then we cut that out. Now gently we apply this piece of fondant to the top of the cake, and if your fondant moves, don't be scared, just fix it up and get on with the task. And we smooth the top of this cake to ensure the fondant sticks flush to the cake. Now we trim the excess fondant from the top of this cake, making sure to keep the line as straight as possible. Next thing we do is roll out another piece of fondant, which will be for the side of the cake. Once more, we measure out the accurate measurements for the side, and then we simply do one more thing. Roll out another piece of fondant, place the first piece of fondant on it, and simply cut out that size with your ruler, so you don't need to go measuring again and again. So once you've taken the measurements of the cake from the beginning, you can just cut out multiple pieces of fondant, just like I did here, and then you take that off simply. Now we have our 4 pieces of fondant ready. We can cover the 4 sides of this cake. We'll cover the first side of this cake, smooth that down with a smoother, and then use an offset spatula to trim off the excess fondant. Now that we're done covering the 4 sides of the cake, we move on to the front so we can start designing. First thing we do is cut a line with a slant so that we mark out where we want to stencil. So grab your stencil, place that on the cake, and apply some royal icing, and then smooth that over, and then paint with some gold. If you have an airbrush, you could also do this with an airbrush. We gently take off the stencil, and then we begin to apply the dragees. We apply the dragees to specific points on the cake to highlight the beautiful design of the stencil. Then we push that in with our brush to ensure that the dragees are attached firmly to the cake. Now that we're done with the sides of this cake, we're going to go back to the front of this cake. So the first thing we do is to make sure the surface is sticky so that we can attach the wafer paper. We get a piece of wafer paper first, and then we stick that piece onto the cake. We grab one of the pieces, we bend that slightly and gently in the middle, making a vertical line in the middle, and stick that right on to that area where we want it to be. I'm sticking this right onto the cake with some wafer paper glue, but you could use some water, it would work as well. Grab a piece of mold, press in that fondant, and then take it right out. Give it the right shape, and we are good to go. We stick that piece of fondant onto the cake with some water. We cut off the excess fondant, and then we begin to highlight the areas on wafer paper, and then we paint the border of the cake. Now we are attaching our topper, which is just a bit of rice paper that we've designed, and then we press that in. We attach more rice paper in different shapes. So yes guys, it was really simple, it was wonderful. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button, leave a comment below, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.